So today is a bit of a long format reading. Been a while since I've done long formats, but the past 4 years I've been increasingly called in this recent times to do as many readings as possible for the collective. What I'm sensing for today is not something general about love or peace and consistency of sort. There is an aspect of forming materialism and centering the mind to achieve that materialism, that independence of sorts. That's the core feeling and message I'm getting through. But we're gonna use the cards to find out further what your guides in particular are trying to say. Now, my cards are all over the place, so you are frantic probably, or you're overthinking a lot. Okay, thank you. Well, that's them. So underneath the deck we have Ace of Cups. So you have new connections coming on the way. And we also have Three of Cups. There's going to be more communities building things with each other. So Three of Cups in conjunction with the Lovers. See, in the tarot, the Lovers is not only about like the literal lovers meaning, but it also means choices. That's the esoteric meaning of it. The choices that you have, that you can make to change your internal aspect. Then we have Justice, but in reverse. So there's something unanswered here for all of you, and that is regarding your wages, your business contract, some sort of a strategic planning you did. Someone has not held out their word, they've not been truthful. This is coming in terms of contracts and strategic finances. Wherever you have invested, you need answers. Now we have the Queen of Swords. So you're going to be very careful in your words. You're going to be very observant of these group of people you're dealing with, in conjunct with the Two of Wands. So this situation that you have here, you are the master to mold it to your way. If you want, you can manipulate the situation. But since you know where that led you in the past, you don't want to do that and, utilize that anymore. You've learned your lesson. You're not going to be telling lies to get the way you want. We all have the capacity if we want. You're choosing to heal from the trauma, to heal that behavior, to heal that kind of thinking and go in an honest path. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. You see, so many webs, words. Looking at this card and looking at these webs, all I see and all I hear is words being tied to finances, actions being tied to finances. What are you creatively doing? This is not necessarily a bad sign, it's not. But what are you creatively doing? Right? And then I have two more cards here, interesting. We have King of Cups. So just like a stork, you're going to be very patient with your words. You're going to be very patient with your actions. You're not going to do something emotionally impulsive. And that comes for centering yourself. Oh, okay, guys. You guys are awesome. Chariot, we have quick change coming because you are finding your direction. You are finding the path to head towards, strategically speaking, not with impulsivity. And then we have the Knight of Cups. This came the other day as well in the reel when I did. So I don't know if it's the same people, whoever is watching this video, but the more centered you are, like having that gravity within you, the more different dimensions within you starts opening up. Even if you had a traumatic past, even if you had a very difficult upbringing, even if you had people who backstabbed you on a consistent basis, time and time again, no matter how hard you worked, and you just wanted success for everyone and not for yourself, and you were misunderstood, thinking everybody else thought that you were being selfish, and they backstabbed you instead. Despite all of the scenarios, you centering yourself, still caring, still being kind, but being independent and putting your boundaries firm is going to open up that path for you. You don't have to choose between this wand or that wand. You're choosing the center where these two streams, they meet and they go elsewhere and they join a path of the same common origin. It should be interesting. Any more messages? Anything else for the collective today? Thank you very much. Oh, more confirmation. Thank you. So many pentacles. So we have the 9 of Pentacles. Look at that. You're going to create something where your work feels like play. So another thing that's coming through is that work feels like play economy will start picking up. Will start really picking up soon, no matter what's going on in the Middle East, I'd say. And the 8 of Wands, yeah, things are going to accelerate. The direction that you're going, it's going to go fast. It's very interesting because when your internal compass changes to a certain direction, you'd be very surprised to see everything else starts pulling towards you. Everything else starts coming towards that point. Unexpected friends, unexpected networks, unexpected opportunities, communities, people you didn't think you'll ever meet. You know, you'll start seeing them pretty soon. You'll start talking to those kind of people very soon as well. And voila, we have the Magician. See, the Magician has it's got dual meanings, but for this reading, this is more like you're manifesting those great outcomes for you. You're manifesting that great relationship for you. You're manifesting that easy money to come through via play. You know, you've started to commit yourself to love the boring consistency. Well, that's a message for me as well. I've had this channel for 4 years. I wasn't able to consistently put videos, and with certain personal ups and downs that I've had recently, I know this time I have to fully dedicate myself and commit to putting these messages out there for all of you, no matter from where you are from, what language you speak, or no matter how old you are, doesn't matter. This applies for everyone. There's a huge internal shift happening for everyone in this world. Now, I don't know why I felt called to put this shell on my desk today. And my nose is also itching. Interesting. This could be, most of you could be water signs. You could be air signs as well, who's watching this, astrologically speaking. But if this means something for you, it's just more confirmation for you as well. And then underneath the deck we have Page of Swords. Now this is for a few particular people, whoever you wanted to talk to re-establish a connection or a communication again. You'd be wise to do it, but do it in the moment where it's appropriate. You swiftly want to heal it, you swiftly want to tell them that it's not something of your fault, it's not something that you did, it's not something that you purposefully or with misintent hurted them. That time will come for you to explain yourself, but now is not the time. Wait before you jump. So to confirm that even further, we have the Hanged Man. That particular person is looking at different angles and truths, and they will come and ask you, did you really meant what you said to this person? Did you really mean with that kind of an intent? Because I never treated you that way. And that's your time to fully come out in the open and say what actually happened. This message is not related to this whole spread. This is for different people who are watching this particular message, but it came through. I had to tell it. I had to say it. These are all how the cards are looking at right now, and we have the stillness underneath. Love the boring, love the consistency. Start looking at your kind of a play that will make you a lot of money and that gives you meaning, and make that internal shift. Consistently work on that internal shift, and all that you need, all that you want, the goodness you want to give for yourself and for your community will manifest. It will come. It's a very difficult path. It's not easy. I empathize with you on that, but you will prevail. You will prevail. See you in the next reading.